parable of Jesus narrated to us today, and we reflect on the 10 bridesmaids. This parable is found in Matthew chapter 25, verses 1 to 13. The 10 bridesmaids, 5 of them are foolish and 5 of them are wise. That is how we get the reading in the parable. And what is the story driving towards for us as the Word of God? There is a wedding party. The bridegroom is to arrive. The bride is waiting for the groom in the big hall. She is adorned in the best of attire. And the bridegroom will come. And when he comes, 10 virgins are supposed to accompany him. And marching into the hall, the wedding hall, along with the bridegroom, and as soon as they reach the stage, then these virgins are supposed to surround the bride. And the best of these women, virgins, is supposed to be the bride. And the groom would pick up that beautiful lady as his lady and drive away the rest of the 10. That goes the solemnity of a wedding, the beautiful procession of the bridal ceremony. But the story goes like this, that 5 were not wise enough. They thought, they just calculated, the lamb is there and the oil is there, just sufficient for a duration they expected. But the time of waiting went beyond their expectation. And so when the bridegroom came, 5 of them found that their oil is running out. And they asked the other 5, share with us with your resources. But they said, no, we don't have enough for you and for us. You better go and get from the shop. So they went. And in that process, the bridegroom arrived and the bridal march began. And by the time they returned, it was too late. They knocked and knocked at the door, but the hall was closed. Here, in the Greek word, be alert and be vigilant is gregorete. Gregorete is not simply wait patiently, don't sleep. It is not simply that way. But with your full mind, the mindfulness of expecting and waiting for someone. And with all the heart, attentive to the arrival of the person you're waiting. So the mind and the heart combine together with watchfulness, vigilance. The whole person is involved in the waiting. Jesus is telling us, the time will come for you and for me when the Lord comes back. When He comes to you to call you, or when the end of the time has come, and then you must be found watchful, awake, with all your mindfulness and with all your attentive heart. And that is how you. Otherwise, you say, take it easy. There's plenty of time. There is enough resources for this. And then when the moment comes, it will not be so. During this COVID time, we are finding that difficulty. Our resources, what we have in store for us, gets run out. And we're in trouble. Sometimes people will be tempted to steal, some to do any sorts of unethical way of obtaining. So also in the watchfulness of our spiritual life, we must be awake in the state of grace and be watchful in holiness, godliness, and righteousness. And so the Lord comes and He always expects of us to wait on Him with fullness of attention in the state of grace. Let us ask the Lord for the grace that we will have not only the enthusiastic participation in the beginning, but the persevering endurance of being a Christian and being mindful and watchful for all time until the Lord